Welcome back to our golf course video updates. I'm your superintendent, Ken Kleinadler. And in this week's update, I'm out here on hole number 6 where we left off on last week's update, where we touched on the drainage and the drainage tile layer in the greens construction process. And now you see behind me, we've moved on to the gravel layer process. That's where we put down 4 inches of USGA spec gravel throughout the whole bed of the green. And then we follow that with our 12 inches of USGA mix. You can see we've begun the mixing process as well on this green. We've also added all the gravel layer and the mix on hole number 7 since our last update. Now I wanted to show you here on 6 how that gravel layer looks and also the process of us bringing in the sand, but also we've got the sock system underway here on hole number 6 Lake Bank, and I'm excited to report that that is going great so far. We have 2 units out there. They've gone halfway through the entire hole in just 2.5 days. They're making great progress. And as you can see behind me, just like on hole number 15, the system is underway, and we're gonna finish it off really nice by floating down that dirt material for a nice smooth transition, for more playability and no more carts getting stuck out there, just like on hole number 15. We're also gonna take to the sky with the CR drone to give you an update and show you just how the project is coming along. It's going great, and we hope you're having a great summer. All right, so let's head out on the course here. We'll start on hole number 3. You can see the rough shaping has begun. You can see a rough outline of what's to be the waste area on the right-hand side. So no more bouncing into those palmettos off the grass line. And on the left here, we have our new fairway bunker, which is located just past the old landscape bed and a little bit further off to the left. So making for an interesting shot selection off the tee. The rest of the hole has been regraded, additional basins and larger pipe than we had before to help during heavy storms. And then the green is expanded about 20%. We still have our little dip there, our false grass front in the front right hand corner. So still have that great character to number 3 that makes it so unique. Alright, here we are on hole number 4. You can see that the tees have been realigned. We have more efficient teeing space, and we have this beautiful bunker now on the right hand side of the green, much closer to the green than the previous bunker was. And we still have our bunker in the back left hand corner, but rather than being a small little pot bunker, it's much larger and flattened out for better playability out of that bunker there. The shape of the green in essence is the same, although it has expanded. And the area on the left is still have that left-hand hump, and we'll cut that at a lower height of cut when we have our turf out there to really bring balls down onto that green. All right, we're here on hole number 5, where you can see we have a new fairway bunker on the left-hand side. It's angled towards the green, so that's a risk reward now from the tee. And we removed the cart path behind this bunker, so if you were to fly this bunker off the tee, you're not penalized by bouncing off the cart path and into the lake. Just like you'll see on number 6, all of this area, the approach area, has been raised, and so now rather than your ball or bump and run jumping off into the lake like it did before, all of this area has been flattened out because of that additional fill for a much better approach shot up into the green there. We have our new greenside bunker hugged up right up next to the green, a fun little shape there. And just a more exciting hole to play than we had before. Here we are back on hole number 6, where you can see the tees have been reshaped. We have a new tee going in up here on the left-hand side. You can see that lighter dirt and a couple of those stakes there. That's going to be the new forward tee. And you can see the sock system is underway. All of this area on 6 has been raised, and the basins now have positive drainage going to those basins. So everything's going to be so much firmer here. The landing area looks beautiful, and the shape work, when you see it on the ground level, is just incredible. On the left-hand side here, we have 2 new bunkers. They're now re-angled, so you have a chance to keep forwarding your ball on those. And then now we've removed the cart path and expanded this area on the left-hand side, so you can clear those bunkers and you don't jump into the out of bounds. You have turf to play off of now. And quite possibly the best improvement to this hole is this approach area. All of this is now widened. The slope that was going to the lake has been eliminated.
no more balls bouncing off into the lake. We have a new bunker, front right-hand corner there to save any errant shots, and look at all that turf to the left of that green, which has expanded 35%. So we have tons of playing area on that green. Just a really fun hole to be able to risk reward between the bailout on the left and the bunker on the right. 6 just looks like a signature hole out there. Here we are on hole number 7. You can see the new ladies' tees being built there to the left of the cart path. This green is also expanded tremendously, but it still holds the same shape as before. But now with that expansion, any balls coming off that left-hand side, they're not bouncing off to the right as much as they were before. There's really some interesting pinnable locations. Right now they're compacting the final mix on the greens, and then we'll come back later and do our final shaping on that. But 7 is just looks great. The green's expanded, and some nice shaping around that green's surrounds. Here on hole number 8, you can see everything is in the works of being rough shaped. The pot bunker is gone, and the new bunker has been located a little further towards the green and off to the left more. So rather you're saving any errant shots that would have gone down towards that lake, and then you still have a lot of real estate on the right hand side. And just like 5 and 6, this area was completely raised. We brought in tons of fill on this approach area. It's now much more favorable, where you don't have any balls bouncing off and it's not wet anymore. You can see the greenside bunker is right up against the green there, and again our green on 8 is also expanded tremendously. Another improvement to the golf course here. And on hole number 9, we're back to the original architect's drawings that were found, where the 2 bunkers on the left are eliminated. We have additional turf all along the left-hand side, and where we are here along the right is to be waste area. You can see we pulled out all that pipe up ahead. All this new waste area is going to have a nice contour on the outside. So you have your waste area on the right, and you can play safe to the left. But the further left you go, of course, now you're shot into the green, you're contending with that bunker. So much more of a risk-reward, strategic thought process here on this hole. And just like the rest, the green is expanded and the bunker is closer to the green than it was before. Still have some shaping to do on that, but it's looking great. So we hope you enjoyed that flyover, and we'll keep you informed as we move forward in the project.